Tonight, disappearing acts, death-defying leaps, and it's a knockout. Your cup shall runneth o'er. 'Tis the best of you've been framed. Welcome to the show. At this year's Paralympics, one competitor was banned from the 100-meter sprint after it was suspected he was getting outside help. And it gets worse. He didn't even need a wheelchair, although he might now. It's a miracle! Another shipment of organic toilet rolls makes its way to Vanessa Feltz's house. But along the way, to save fuel and reduce Vanessa's huge carbon footprint, she's arranged for the truck to drop one off at Russell Grant's place. There you go, Russell. Help yourself. That's a nice sight. Whoa, hey girls. It's always the ones that shouldn't, isn't it? Shall we have a little look round the back? It's what attracted Lisa Minnelli to David Guest in the first place. Cut! Cut! Is that a rockery or a garden of rest? I didn't think you were allowed to bury family in your garden anymore. We certainly had a number of complaints over my nan's arrangements. I was merely trying to be eco-friendly and save a few bob to boot. Ever wondered what Elton John's wig does when it's on holiday? Seemed to me that it lives its life like a candle in the wind. The 80s are back in fashion, which means this baby is not in fashion. Send in the 80s headband dogs. Oh, they missed. Send them back round again. And we join Dick Van Dyke in his garden. Was that Ross Kemp there? Yes, I think that is. Yes, that's Ross. Oh, no, it's a knee. I always get those two mixed up. Ever tried getting mud out of a velveteen tracksuit? It's not easy. Even horses suffer from the agony of trapped wind. But there's a way to release it. Yoga. Oh, that's better.
Turn off the light, Tyler.
Turn off the light, Tyler. The sad thing about this clip, he hasn't noticed that over his left shoulder, his teddy bear has hanged himself. All that turning the lights on and off was finally too much to take for poor Teddy. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Who needs Nintendo Wii when you got a light switch?
Go now, you can't see you.
Dad's bought the kids a new puppy, foolishly forgetting that both of them are phobic of dogs. Dog phobia. It's a textbook error. And it's a pretty deep-seated phobia too, by the look of it. This is going to really screw them up psychologically for the rest of their lives. They'll be on medication by the age of 10. If Jeremy Kyle is still on in 2025, these two will be at the front of the queue for the episode entitled, Our Dad Bought Us a Dog, and Now We Hate Him. Watch this, 7 men in top hats in a river. No. That Princess Diana memorial's been nothing but trouble from the word go, hasn't it? We wanted a statue. Lower the flag, Mom. I think that dog's back outside again, dear. I've told him our poodle isn't interested, but he keeps driving back. He sits there all night, beeping his horn. It's over. Get it through your head. She's not interested. Move on. Here's a few ideas for all your next Bank Holiday Mondays. Don't panic, I'm kidding.
But don't worry, don't panic. Ain't nothing going on but history. Yeah. It's alright. Don't panic. And the music keeps on and on. And the music keeps on playing on and on. But don't worry, don't panic. Ain't nothing going on but history, yeah. But it's alright. Don't panic. And the music keeps on playing on and on. And the music keeps on
Some people are going to extreme lengths to get their 5 pieces of fruit a day. This man has got one of his 5 a day, but at what cost?
He's got to hold it. He's got to hold it.
That biscuit's heavier than it looks, and those white plastic garden chairs are no match for it.
Now, don't laugh.
Oh, look! It's a Bronze Age chicken. It's been cooking there since the Bronze Age. Straight down the British Museum with that, guys. Presentation is so important in a meal, isn't it?
Oh, so good at it. Oh, don't say anything. I just want to see your face.
A lesson in seed dispersal now. They can be dispersed in a variety of ways. Some rely on humans to help propagate the species.
Again?
Thus the peanut continues its circle of life. What's that fork doing in that cup? Help, I can't get out. Help me, I'm stuck. That's a very narrow kitchen. Maybe it's on a boat. And the rocking motion of the said boat results in... oh dear. Looks like a rabbit's been on that tray too. Oh look, it's Sandy Toksvig and Lord Lucan having a lovely barbecue. And Lord Lucan is holding that glass so tight, he's worried that Sandy will recognize him and blow his cover. Oh, he's so nervous. No, she doesn't suspect a thing. Dad's hiding in the dark of the kitchen to find out where all the raw bacon keeps going to. And it looks like he's found the culprit. It's little Leanne. Look at her. Not a clue she's been caught greasy-handed. This is how it all went wrong for Vanessa Feltz.
What are you doing?
Stand by for walls, balls, and amazing hamster falls. All on the best of Looping Frame. Welcome back. Time for a little footy now. I don't think much of your ground, fellas. There's grass all the way round it, but none at all on it. You couldn't achieve that if you tried. Maybe it's astro mud. Whoops. Oh, at least he fell on the grassy bit. Judging from the lawn, someone in the family's got a dog.
Do your normal swing. Stop trying to show off for the camera.
I wonder where I've left my hairpiece. Oh, yes, there it is. What's going on here? You dirty boy! Relax, it's not what it looks like. Please, no. No, really, there's no need. Keep your eye on the puck. Keep your eye on the puck at all times. Keep your eye on the puck. Keep your eye on the puck. Obviously, there's a balance to be struck here. I am a very naughty referee, and I must be punished. Oh, look, someone's taking Don King's hair out for a game of golf.
Keep your eye on the ball.
Oh my God, it's still there. Don't be an idiot.
Yeah, just because you look like an idiot, there's no need to be an idiot. I wouldn't mind, but I was in that tree, having a quiet rest on a branch. In some areas of America, condemned prisoners can choose their own method of execution. Death by baseball. Heads down, guys. Here come the girls. Here come the girls. Looking so good, it's a doggone thing that they couldn't all be. Looking so pretty, it's a doggone pity. Oh, looking so fine. Look out, brother. Let me get a little closer to the one I love. Anything better than the house of sex, they must have kept it above. Here come the girls. Here come the girls. I can live without coffee, I can live without tea, and I'm living without the honeybees. Out of Philly State, I can leave or take, but the girls are part of me. And oh, water, I don't need no lemonade. But to live without girls, I can't live without girls, like a man with a hole in his head. Here comes the girl. Here comes the girl. Here come the girl. Here come the girl. Here come the girl. Here come the Dog at the psychiatrist's now. And he's complaining of hyperactivity and paranoia. Calm down, the cat's saying. Calm down. Calm down! Calm down. Calm down! I'm hyperactive and paranoid. Calm down. This is one way of taking your sausage dog for a walk without breaking a sweat. And when you've finished his walk, just hit the speed button and shoot him off to bed. Night-night! New for ITV this autumn. Watch and be entranced by celebrity dog dancing on ice. First up, it's Jerry Halliwell's two Shih Tzus. As good at ice dancing as it gets.
Go potty, lady. Go, lady.
Jerry's even faking an American accent now to try and get a work permit. Jane and Christopher are not going to be over-impressed by this duo.
Lady, outside.
And now, Bolero. Da, 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 da. Ah, now this is lucky. I do speak fluent red setter. He's saying,
we don't want double glazing. We already have double glazing. We don't want timber effect. We're very happy with UPVC. Try next door!
remember that film, A Dog Called Wanda? Yeah, some great visual gags. Then Michael Palin would stick a chip up his nose.
Bodie Beatty playing the ball.
Fancy throwing a snowball for a dog when all you can see is thick snow.
Where's the dog?
Is that a dog
Can you wag it, Bodie?
or an eel?
Hey, Bodie, can you wag it? Can you wag it?
Can you wag it? Can you wag it? You're thinking this is all very well, a nice cat and everything, but what's the camera person wearing on their feet? Well, sandals!
Sonny's gonna take a turn.
In all this sunshine, that water slide is completely dried up, and there's a hosepipe ban. Luckily, Gin's sister Tonic steps in to save the day. You should see what she uses to lubricate the slide. And we're back to the Canine Olympics for the parallel bars. This lad's going to have to do a lot more to impress the judges than this. I really don't see a medal here. Oh, he's pulled it out of the bag! Oh, it's a gold. Masterful. Okay, let's play roads and cities. You be London, and I'll be the M25. It's a fun game, this. It helps us to learn geography. Go! No, you stay there, you're London. I'm the M25. Don't encroach on me. I'm Dartford. I'm Heathrow. I'm Dartford. I'm Heathrow. Get the idea with it? And now, Framed Productions are proud to present Possessed Brides with Ectoplasm, Grooms of the Undead, Demonic Attacks. That's where these guys come in, dealing with spooktacular weddings. They are the Bride Busters. Meet Tom, Dick, and Harry. Here to save the world from neurotic brides with attitude. You may be scared on your wedding day, but never fear. They ain't afraid of no bride. Pouring cold water on wedding nights, trapping them in bride webs, and delivering the knockout blow on behalf of all grooms. Coming soon, Bride Busters. Who you gonna call? Here he comes. There are some trees around, but they're all pretty obvious. Should have gone to Specsavers. Remind me never to register with this speed dating company. On his application, he said he liked big eyes and long legs. He got it. And he's pulled. Back to hers for some grubs. We've all read the stories of a princess kissing a frog, but what comes before the kiss? Well, you've got to chat them up a bit, haven't you? In frog language, that means fancy a bath. Since they started work on the Olympics, parts of London have been completely dug over, which, as you can see, makes the London Marathon quite tricky. This area is Greenwich. Somewhere under there is the remains of the Cutty Sark. Yeah, the new average time for the 26 miles is 16 hours. Roll on 2012. We're well within budget, apparently. This man appears to be chatting up a pot-bellied pig.
Hello, gorgeous. I'm about 1 foot away.
Don't patronize me.
She charges me. I'm full.
This bird spotted it's being filmed and doesn't like it. It's the JK of the bird world.
Get out of my face!
Parenting isn't as easy as you think it is, Junior.
Bath and everything.
Eyes were wide open when we gave him a bath, didn't we?
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
He was wide open.
Yeah, because he likes how that feels.
That's not the only thing that was wide open by the sound of things.
Give it back, give it back, give it back.
Unfortunately, if you're a parent, you can't just give them back. Dirty boy. That's not a balloon. It's a very nasty boil. That's cured it. I've just called the winter branch of the RAC to look at the underside of my 4x4.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, you'll need a new exhaust on that, mate. Come on, girls, get it in gear. Foot down. Down the doctors with a claim for whiplash. Today's experiment, how many cubs can you get on a pub table? The answer, 6. Make a note of that in your notebooks. This little one has got an invisible friend who unfortunately has got to go home now, and it's her pram. See ya! See you tomorrow! This living room looks like an explosion in a pound shop. And what's with the stable door? Oh, I see, that's where they keep the bear. Fair enough. Music now. All right, get a move on. Another framed gold record for you now. We'd like you to guess how many fainting fits we can get through before the dog squeezes through the bars. See you in a mo. Welcome back. So did you guess how many fainting spells we could fit in before Doggy got through the bars? Let's find out together. If you guessed 15, get out of jail free. Weddings now, and where would we be without the Nan dancing at the wedding clip? It just wouldn't be You've Been Framed, would it? Spin, damn you, spin. No, I'm off. In this clip, the bride is a right dog. But before you send me a furious email complaining about that insult, I should say it again. In this clip, there's the dog! But doesn't she look lovely? And if you're wondering, that's the wedding march played on an ice cream van. Why not hold your wedding reception in a hospital corridor? The bride looks at a bit of a loose end. She just wants to be with her new hubby. Charming! That's got the marriage off to a nice start. Oh, she's back. And where would she be without a grandchild to break her fall? The bar closes in 10 minutes, love. It's that exclusive Coldplay gig you couldn't get tickets for. The one where Stella McCartney and Gwyneth Paltrow lit the indoor fireworks. Naturally, Gwyneth was nervous. Viva la vida, guys! Viva la vida. He needs a bit of anti-shine on the top of that head. I imagine there's a little tiny disc of white light on the ceiling. It's funny, I had exactly the same reaction when I saw Liza Minnelli kissing David Guest. Yuck. Ugh. Dirty boy. Hang on a minute, I recognize that leg. It's her. It's the Nan from earlier on. She was trying to get a little toilet water and the seat fell on her neck. After the wedding, the Scottish tradition of kicking the turnip for luck. He wants kids. She doesn't. I felt that. Here's a side of Dick Cheney you don't often see. He doesn't just send them off to Iraq. He'll marry one or two for fun. All right, plenty of time for that later. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here either. She's getting married to a penguin and he's obviously very nervous. They call me Dave, they call me Alan, they call me Melinda. That's not my name. That's not my name! Piranhas as pets. Well, the same people as have a picture of Charles Manson on the wall. Handy for keeping your nails trimmed, though. That's it, close the lid. Ah, look, it's baby David. But we're more interested in Auntie Sue. Oh dear, getting her first strike.
Stop, slow down. Sadi, he's gonna go too fast, honey.
Ah, married life.
Doesn't matter, he's running all the way up to that point. You underestimate him. He's little still. He's still a baby. He's not 5.
Okay, let's crank it up a notch.
This is up to 5 years old. Read the sign. Read the sign. I hope you got that on video, too. Read the sign.
Yeah, read the sign.
Sadi, read this sign. Let me zoom in. 2 to 5. Adult supervision is recommended.
He's 2 years old.
He's not 2. He's 20 months old.
21 months.
20.
We send £125 to each of their new addresses. This is the best bit of Christmas, isn't it, Dads? The 3 hours spent putting the present together with a screwdriver or Allen key. I've been there, mate. I'm on your side. I'm sure there was a piece of dowling missing. That's where it was. We called our son Lamppost. Why do we call him Lamppost?
That's his boy.
That's why.
That's my baby.
Meanwhile, on the Shanklin Road, Fergal Sharkey is busy making a new batch of ginger beer. And he's developed an ingenious method of mixing it. Teenage kicks, so hard to beat. A good heartbeat is so hard to find. Please be gentle with this heart of mine. They train their children up from a very early age to pick squashes from around the swimming pools. She looks to be shaping up to be a first-class squash picker.
Pick the squash.
Pick the squash.
Pick it, Lacey.
Pick it, Lacey. Come on, pick it. Pick it, Lacey. Oh, he's made a bid for freedom. The Kennedys. Will the curse ever be lifted? I never did quite understand the appeal of the catamaran, but what I do know is you can't water ski off one. Even I know that. New show for ITV1, Watch Out, Britney's About, where Britney Spears plays hilarious jokes on the public. Watch out, Britney's About. Next week, she puts cling film over the Archbishop of Canterbury's toilet. Here's a show for a niche market. Dock Dogs. Dogs that jump into docks. With occasional help. Book your tickets now for Dock Dogs. Don't all rush. It's Framed World News, and in the news today, just unearthed footage of Nirvana singer Kurt Cobain proves that despite public perception, he was a fitness fanatic after all. Watch your head, Kurt. There's outrage at the news public funds are being used for police horses to have drum and bass dance classes. Hit it. And here we see GMTV's Fiona Phillips and Lorraine Kelly enjoying a ride on GMTV's country estate in Diss. These two get on so well, Fiona was even spotted oiling Lorraine's saddle earlier. Come on, Lorraine. Okay, she's fallen off.
Okay, I'm all right. I'm okay.
Genetically modified cows mean city farms are no longer safe. Still, the milk does taste nice. And finally, at the 100-mile mark, Tour de France riders become hysterical with thirst. Water! That was Framed World News. Proper show-offs now. And here's what the Cirque du Soleil training camp looks like. It's out in the desert.
Go! All right.
Trained to see off the Taliban with their circus skills.
You're up.
Ah, the flares. They came back briefly, didn't they? On top of what looked like the world's heaviest roller skates.
Oh, Phoebe.
Yo, the homies hanging out down on the swings. Banging. Legend. There's no one on the slide now, lads. Off you go. Remember that bloke from the rainforest who used to hang out with Sting? You know, the one with the plate in his bottom lip. Alan, I think his name was. Well, this hamster is part of a police tribute band. Yeah. Well, I say it's a hamster.
No, wait till he comes
Or is
back.
it a lemming? The Edge showing off to the rest of the guys in the band. That's not the Joshua tree, is it? He still hasn't found what he's looking for. Training for the circus when you live in the inner city can be harsh. There's Billy Smart's grandson. Get back up there. And here's Jonathan Ross in his garden in Hampstead. I've been begging him to lay proper drainage, but despite his generous salary, he's still a little tight.
Here we go, here we go.
The sheep wants to paint his stable, but it's no good offering him a pot of gloss. Everyone knows sheep only like matte. They can't get hold of the turps, you see. The family have come to Sheep World Superstore, Junction 7, just off the M25. The kids wanted a puppy for Christmas, but Mum said a sheep was more practical, as you can wear it and eat it without the authorities getting involved. Oh, it's great fun. Sheep World Superstore, just off the M25. Who's he, up to his old tricks? Goats, of course, notorious for eating clothes. Yes, it's goats and moths on the clothes-eating front. But what does a goat have as a snack? A child's hair. Oh yes, a child's hair. The candy floss of the goating world. Come here. I want some more hair. I don't think there is a better day out for a baby. Sunny day, dummy in, patting the glossy back of a goat. Even if the goat has got a cold. Bless you. The cow drinks the milk. The toddler drinks the milk. It's what Elton John might call the circle of life. And to finish off...
Say bye. Say bye.
Say bye, too. We gotta go.
Say bye.
Bye! We call these clips Deja Vu, double the fun.
Oh, it's a big fish. Coming up, shocks, surprises, and fantastic falls when the best of You've Been Framed returns. Welcome back to the best of You've Been Framed. The kids are pretty cool about the lizard wrangler they got in for his 6th birthday. But Dad, not so cool. That's President Sarkozy of France, by the way. She's been packing the croissants away. Oh, look, it's Cat Dealey. This is what she gets up to since she made it big stateside. Well, you can take the girl out of Birmingham, but you can't take the Birmingham out of the girl. Meanwhile, in the turbine hall of Tate Modern, look out, here comes another art lover. You've been up Banksy on level 2? It's like graffiti, only expensive. Has someone been caught short in that pool? And here comes Marquis Smith from the Fall. The Fall, get it? Sorry about the paddling, Paul. I had rather too much to drink at lunch and... Alan's too lazy to walk, so he got himself a fat man trolley. He's also too lazy to look.
Alan!
Alan! Look out, Alan! That's what happens if you ride around on a lawnmower. Oh yes, the old ice pop. The last few drops are the best bits, aren't they? All that sugar and food dye, though, can make you excitable. Try a chalk ice next time, love. Sad when your baby's got more hair than you. Gently does it. Oh dear. It runs in the family then. Look at that glare. He could use his head to send signals home. Meanwhile, Dominic Littlewood off How Safe Is Your House and Strictly Come Dancing briefly is about to disturb Jack Black, who's fallen asleep on his bouncy castle. There's Jack, look. Wakey, wakey! Crikey, they got enough chairs? And Trini and Susanna make another poorly attended personal appearance, at Whipsnade this time.
Oh, Benita, you
Prunella Scales' birthday, and all her acting chums have thrown her a big party. Oh dear, what's naughty David Soul up to?
Well done, well done.
Poor Prunella. Meanwhile, Fathers for Justice are trying hard, but just a bit rusty with the old childcare. I'm your daddy! Remember? It's his birthday. And isn't it annoying when all your Scalextric cars and track have been eaten by a snake? Oh. This is an unusual act. It combines gangster rap with magic. First you get a bit of breakdancing, then the dancer miraculously disappears. You can send spam by email, but you can't send cake. At least it didn't go on the carpet. However well you clean that up, your keyboard will always smell of cream. It's an identity parade for the Elephant Man. Yes, you, go home. He's been identified. That's the guy. That's the bloke that broke into the baker's and stole all the buns. I'm so sorry, I never meant any harm. I was merely hungry. Camilla Parker Bowles gives another memorable speech at the campaign for Real Ale. Oh, she loves her ale, that woman. The boy in this clip is only 6, but he's already behaving like a true England player. I'm away from home. The girlfriend will never know. Come here. Now for the 1812 Overture, so called because it was written at nearly 6:15 at night.
That's all, Frame fans. Don't forget to keep sending your tapes and DVDs to Free Post You've Been Framed, or just go to itv.com/frame, where you can upload your clips direct. Now it's even easier getting your hands on 250 quid if your clip is used in one of our programs. Until next time, cheerio!
Well, later, who do you reckon will be heading through to next weekend's big final of Splash? We'll find out at 7:10. Then what's not to love about a man who loves disco? Take Me Out is at 8:40. And on the Jonathan Ross Show tonight, Chris O'Dowd and no less than Jack Bauer himself, Kiefer Sutherland, are among his guests at 9:55. Next this afternoon, it's the ITV News.